Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the journal entries related to the partnership fundamentals. As we all know that the journal entries are the base for the accountancy and we have already studied it in the class 11. Different journal entries which are passed in the partnership fundamentals are for interest on loan, for rent paid to the partners, for transfer of the profit and loss from profit and loss account to the profit and loss appropriation account, for interest on capital, for remuneration to the partners like salary, commission, etc., for interest on drawings, for profit distribution among the partners. This is the journal entry which is passed to record the interest on loan. Interest on loan by a partner, that is an expenditure for the business organization, that is why it is debited. It is credited to the loan account as the interest on loan will increase the amount of liability. Increase in liability appears in the credit side. So interest on loan account will be credited. Being interest on loan is a loss that will be transferred to the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account debit to interest on loan by partner. This is the closing journal entry which is passed at the end of the accounting year. Here we have to take care of two things, that interest on loan account will be credited to loan account, not to the partner's capital account. And if there is no information given regarding the interest on loan, then we have to charge interest on loan at the rate of 6% per annum. Let's see one question. In this particular question we are given Suresh and Mahesh are the partners sharing profits equally. Suresh has given a loan of rupees 1 lakh to the firm on 1st July 2019. Interest is to be allowed at the rate of 10% per annum. Pass the journal entries on 31st of March 2020. First of all, we have borrowed the money. That is why cash will come in the business organization. So we have to pass the journal entry as bank account debit to Suresh loan account. Debit the receiver, bank account will be the receiver, and Suresh is the giver. So his account will be credited. We have borrowed rupees 1 lakh. So 1 lakh rupee will be recorded here. Let's see the second entry. We have to record interest on loan account debit to Suresh loan account. Interest on loan is an expenditure, that is why it will be debited, and Suresh loan, it is a liability. If we charge interest on loan, Suresh loan account will be increased 7500. Let's see how we have calculated it. 1 lakh rupee is the amount of the loan. We have borrowed the money on 1st July 2019 and the rate of interest is given as 10% per annum. You can see loan amount will be recorded, then it will be multiplied by rate upon 100 and then months divided by 12. We know that we have borrowed the money on 1st July 2019. July 1st to 31st of March 2020. It is 9-month time. So we have to calculate it for a period of 9 months. The amount will be 7500. The third journal entry which will be passed here, that is to transfer the interest on loan to the profit and loss account. Profit and loss account will be debited and interest on loan account will be credited. You know that we have opened the interest on loan account in the debit side, so it will be closed down by crediting 7500 rupees. It will be passed on 31st of March 2020. Let's see the second question. In this question we are given Sachin and Rahul are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Rahul lent rupees 40,000 to the firm on 1st October 2019. Interest is to be allowed at the rate of 12% per annum. Pass the journal entries on 31st of March 2020. We have borrowed money from Rahul on 1st October 2019. So bank account debit to Rahul's loan account, that is 40,000. Then second journal entry. Here we are given interest on loan account debit to Rahul's loan account. Interest on loan as an expenditure, it will be debited, and Rahul's loan account will be credited as the liability will be increased. It will be passed on 31st of March 2020. 2400 rupees. Let's see how we have calculated this amount. We have borrowed on 1st October 2019 rupees 40,000 at the rate of 12% per annum. So we know that 40,000 is the total amount of loan at the rate of 12% for a period of 6 months. So if we calculate here the amount, that will be 0, we'll cancel the 0 with 0, and then 12 by 12, and then 4 6 are 24. So this is 2400 rupee. Now the interest will be transferred to the profit and loss account. Profit and loss account debit to interest on loan account, 2400 rupees. Interest on loan transfer to the profit and loss account. So all three journal entries we can see. First of all, we have borrowed the money. So bank account debit to Rahul's loan account, being loan taken. Then the second entry will be passed for charging interest on loan. Interest on loan account debit to Rahul's loan account. Then to transfer the money into profit and loss account. That is a closing journal entry. Profit and loss account debit to interest on loan account. Rent paid to the partner. If we are given that the rent is paid to the partners, if the property of partner is used for the business purpose, he is allowed the rent. Rent is a charge against the profit. Rent being an expenditure, it will be debited. Debit all the expenditures, and then to cash account or to bank account. So rent account debit to bank account, that is the journal entry, and then rent account debit to rent payable account. If there is a rent outstanding or payable, we have to charge rent account debit to rent payable account or rent outstanding account, and then the full amount will be transferred to the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account debit to rent account. This is the closing entry what we pass. Let's see the next question here. A and B are the partners sharing profits equally. B has given his property on rent to the firm on 1st April 2019 at a monthly rent of rupees 10,000. The firm paid him rent from 1st April 2019 to February 2020. By issuing a check on 1st March 2020, rent for the month of March was still unpaid. It means outstanding. Let's see. The first journal entry what we need to pass is rent account debit to bank account. As it is an expenditure, it will be debited. We are given here that 10,000 rupees per month, and we have paid only for a period of 11 months from 1st April 2019 to 31st of March 2020. It's 11 months. So 10,000 per month will be multiplied by 11. So it will be 1,10,000. Now the second entry, it is rent account debit to rent payable or rent outstanding account. It is for 1 month outstanding, that is why 10,000 will be recorded. Then the third entry will be profit and loss account debit to rent account. We can see all three journal entries here. First of all, rent account debit to bank account for charging rent, then rent account debit to outstanding rent or rent payable account, that is for outstanding rent, and then the full amount will be transferred to the profit and loss account. This is the closing entry which we need to pass. 1,20,000, 1,10,000 what we have already paid, and 10,000 we have to pay. Total amount will be 1,20,000, which was debited previously and now credited to rent account. Let's see the next question. Here we are given X and Y are the partners sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. Y has given his property on rent to the firm on 1st July 2019 at a monthly rent of rupees 5,000. The firm paid him rent issuing a check on 31st of March 2020. Pass the journal entries. We are given here that the property was taken up on 1st July 2019. 5,000 rupee is the monthly rent. So the property has been taken up only for a period of 9 months. So rent account will be debited by 45,000 rupees. So what journal entry we need to pass here is rent account debit to bank account. Rent is an expenditure, that is why it will be debited, and bank account will be credited because the payment has been made by issuing a check. The second entry is profit and loss account debit to rent account. It is the closing entry. You know that all the expenditures are transferred at the end of the accounting year to profit and loss account. Rent is a charge against the profit, that is why it will be transferred to the profit and loss account. You can see first entry will be rent account debit to bank account. Then rent account will be closed by transferring it to the profit and loss account.